Another 6 green steps. Yeah. Don't you want them? Another $500,000, you can get that motorbike you've always wanted. You all right, Dad?
Your Uncle George is dead.
Oh, God. Another bleeding funeral.
That's a nice thing to say.
Well, we've had a bellyful, haven't we? 6 in the past 2 years. They're dropping like flies, your brothers and sisters.
Well, there was 14 of us. It's the law of averages. Some of them was bound to drop off.
Yeah. How are you feeling?
Don't you worry, mate. I'll get me telegram from the Queen. Don't you bother.
Yeah, I need to ask when you're going. Oh, God. I hate these bleeding Steptoe funerals. It doesn't seem to matter how many of them go, there's always the same number there. They drop like flies and they breed like rabbits.
Well, we're a very close-knit family.
Get out of it. You only see each other at funerals. 5 hours of sheer naked hatred and everything.
He said I could have his watch and give it to me. Who looked after him only when you knew he was going?
I'm not going for all that again, it's obscene.
We are going, and that's the end of it.
When is it?
Friday.
Oh, that's marvellous. That's my yoga night gone for the chop. Usual place, I suppose.
Of course. Steptoes have been buried there since 1842.
Yeah, I know they have. You could build a council estate on the ground they take up. Who was Uncle George, anyway?
My eldest brother.
I don't remember him. There's been so many of them.
Oh, you wouldn't remember him. You haven't seen him since you was 3 months old.
What?
He was your godfather.
I thought godfathers are supposed to look after your religious upbringing and buy you presents on your birthday and stuff.
Yeah, that's right. That's why you never saw him. Now, we made a mistake in choosing him. Tight as a gnat's chuff he was. You know, he was the only man I ever knew brought his hair home from the barber's.
Why?
Used to stuff cushions with it.
I think he must be worth a few bob, did?
Yeah, he hasn't been out of that house for 30 years. Never went anywhere, never spent anything. Oh, it's going to be a big do, this is. They'll all be there.
Hey, what'd you say? We pass this one up, eh? We don't really want to go, do you? You don't like them, but don't like you. I mean, you said so often, you know.
Exactly. And that's just why I want to go. I shall see them go one after the other. That's the only bit of enjoyment I get these days. Besides, I want to be there for the share-out. If there's anything going, I'm having it.
Oh, God. You're as bad as the rest of them.
He borrowed 25 quid from me in 1927 to make a new life, he said. Go to Australia. The nearest he got to Sydney was the Dog and Duck at Wood Green. And I never got me money either. As far as I'm concerned, I'm entitled to the first pickings of anything he's left. And if I don't get there, I've had it. Because as soon as they put him away, they'll be through that house like a plague of locusts. There'll be nothing left. They'll sweep it clean, down to the floorboards. You'll never realise anybody ever lived there.
God, isn't it touching? But doesn't it get you right here? Eh? What a family. They made the bleeding Borgias look like the Archers. I wouldn't mind if they were honest about it, but it's the hypocrisy I can't understand. Hello, Ted.
Hello, Min. Hello, Jessie. It's a sad occasion.
The lovely fellas.
Salt of the earth.
One of the best.
He'll be sorely missed.
They'll all be round here, all crying their eyes out.
Of course they will. That's half the fun. Can't have a funeral without a few tears. It's not right.
I suppose Potty Ada will be there, lifting up her skirts to the vicar.
She's harmless, Harold. Besides, she is your auntie.
I don't know. There's some dodgy strains in this family. But I'm not looking after her again. I got lumbered with her last time, in the same car. Oh, God. She was effing and blinding all the way up a Gold Hawk Road. I mean, she must be knocking on 60 and she still dresses like Carmen Miranda.
Oh, it's not her fault, Harold. She went a bit funny in 1940. Her world came to an end when our Sid never came back from Dunkirk.
They come back all right, he just never went home. He's up in Newcastle, we all know that. Why don't somebody tell her, the poor old cow?
Don't be cruel, Harold. She's better off as she is.
I suppose Uncle Nobby will be there, the Malcolm Muggeridge of the family. I suppose he'll get me in a corner and lecture me on the meaning of life and death and how we must all search for God, and then he'll tap me for a fiver and be straight round a boozer before Alice sees him.
I won't have a word said against young Nobby. He's the only one I've any time for. He has a lot to put up with Alice. How would you feel if you heard that none of your 5 kids was your own? No wonder he turned to gold. He's very religious when he's sober. He was one of Billy Graham's first converts in the Albert Hall. He got up on that stage and he told the entire audience his problems. And when he'd finished, Billy Graham said, "Take courage, son. Take courage."
Yeah. He's been bleeding drinking it ever since. Oh, well. I'm telling you, Dad, if you insist on me going...
Of course you're going. You'll have to go. All your cousins will be there.
All right. But I am not wearing a black suit. I shall wear an armband.
You are wearing a black suit and like it. I'm not having you showing me up in front of the family.
But I've worn a black suit the last 16 times. But it's out of date.
Well, you're going to a funeral, not a fashion parade.
But Daddy's got turn-ups.
Well, cut the bloody things off. You are wearing a black suit, black socks, black shoes, black tie, white shirt and a bowler hat.
I'm not wearing a bowler hat. You ready? It's half an hour to kick off. We're not a free gone by the time you get there.
All right. I'm coming.
I'm ready. Come on. Oh, this is ridiculous. Well, can't we go out separately?